Royal people, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Welcome back, beautiful people, to another vlog, showing you a little bit of our office setup today. On the agenda today, we are getting organized in the office. We're working with our content creators in our YouTube Academy. And I'm going to show you today a little bit of the behind the scenes when it comes to our Content Creation Academy. So this right here is the desk setup. So we are getting organized. This is Apostle's HP computer and my computer. We have also our iPad, we have our phones, and this is the book that I wrote in this season. It's called I Declare Living in Supernatural Favor. I had an awesome time writing this book. It is now published on Amazon.com. So be sure to go over to Amazon and take a look. Buy the book. I'm telling you, it's definitely transformative, life-changing. So this is my YouTube studio, and I'm being more consistent in this season on the personal channel, right? So I've taken a little bit of time away to work on the faceless channels, but today I'm going to start back working in the content creation space on the Jacqueline Onassis channel. So I'm going to show you the channel lineups so you know what is available to you, and you can take a look and see our other channels within the family. So I'm going to click here for view all. And as you can see, I'm trying to make sure this comes in clear. Perfect. Okay, so this is the channel lineup. Beautiful people, we've been working hard on the channels in the background, working on the thumbnails, working on the content, and my God, we have seen an explosion on the channels. The first one is the Elevate by Faith. Now we have a giveaway on this channel that is currently taking place. So be sure to take a look. Go over to the Elevate by Faith channel, subscribe, become a part of the family. We would love to have you. We're doing a giveaway on each of the channel as they reach the 10,000 subscriber mark. So the giveaway on the Elevate by Faith channel ends October the 30th. So be sure to go over and subscribe. We have requirements for that contest, and there will be 4 lucky subscribers that will win during this giveaway. We also have our Ascend by Grace channel, Christian motivational, you know, the Jacqueline Onassis channel. We also have Armor for Faith, motivational wisdom speaks, Grace Lift, Prayers Ascend, Redeem Soul, Grace for Favor, Baby Loveness, Elevation Motivational, Ignite Fitness, Body Shred Fitness, Dynamic Vibration, Grace Faith Fuel, Jacqueline Health, Joe Jaffe, Ascend in Faith. Be sure to go over and subscribe to all of these channels. We would love to have you. Now let's take a look. Been enjoying some tea this morning that Apostle made for me. I don't know what happens, but when the fall weather kicks in, tea is definitely one of my favorites. And then we have our candle going here. This is my favorite scent for the season. This is the Heirloom Pumpkin. We are making some changes. So this used to be my Airbnb room, and then we used it also as an office. And so I am thinking about turning this space again into an office space. So what I will do is actually take the computer setup from here and bring it to our office, and then I will actually use this area here for our podcast channel. So more to come on that. Okay, so we made some quick changes today and we turned the office space back into an office space. So I'm gonna take you inside so you can see what it looks like in here. We're gonna add some more chairs, but we have set the office up. This room is a great size in order to accommodate this desk and these two computers. And then look at the scenery, right? I love the open concept, the fact that we can see straight outside. And then back here, look at what we did with the front room. So we are going to use this area for our podcast and also our live shows. So we resell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and this is a great space size in order to accommodate the live shows. And these are some of the Queen Penelope Rose products. Great place and setting for those. So I like the changes that we made so far today. And then we have our golden pathos here and our bamboo plant. And this is great for bringing oxygen to your space. So royal people, we are cooking today. So you know how I always rave about my Samsung refrigerator. If you have not done so already, what are you waiting for? Be sure to go over, subscribe, check out all the videos on the channel. So we're cooking and we're switching it up. I went to Food Lion today and I picked up some lamb loin chops and also, what is this called? This is the beef chuck top blade steak. Let's focus in here. So I have not cooked this before, so this is going to be my first time. I need to actually take a look at a recipe, clean the meat and season it up to prepare it to cook today. Royal people, I just woke up from the best nap ever. So I've switched around, changed around the rooms today. This is what the finished office looks like at night. And we are getting ready to prepare a meal for tonight. So I had the best sleep ever. You know when you get to that deep level of sleep where you can rest, relax. God can speak to you. So tonight we are making some lamb loins and top chuck steak. I don't usually eat red meat, but when I do, I like to try different recipes. So tonight I'm going to season up my meat and then I'm going to wash it very well. We have our peppers, onions, garlic, and then the ingredients for tonight's meal. This is the pink Himalayan salt. And we have some black peppercorn. We also have some mild curry, Grace Jamaican style. We have a little bit of sage here. I like sage for seasoning my meats. And garlic salt. And then we have our peppers, onions, and garlic. I think I'm going to try some pearl couscous. Don't quote me. Just depends on how I feel as I'm preparing this meal. And then we are going to use my favorite pan for cooking my meats on the stove. So let's get started. Let's get this meat washed first. Okay, so I just finished washing my meat with vinegar and I rinsed it very well. It's a labor of love, right? So now I'm gonna take the meat and place it on to this plate here and get it ready for seasonings. So we have our lamb loins and our top chuck steak. And comment down below your favorite recipe to make so we can share recipes in the community. So we clean this very well. The next thing I'm going to do is to get some olive oil. Okay, so I've just finished washing my meat with water and vinegar, rubbing it down very well, and I rinsed it at least 7 to 8 times to make sure it was washed very well. So the next thing that I'm going to do is to coat the top chuck steak and the lamb loins in a little bit of olive oil, and then I'll season it up. Get this ready for seasoning. Alright, so I'm going to start with my pink Himalayan salt. And I'm going to add a little bit of the curry. And we'll transfer this into the bowl and mix it very well. Let's add a little bit of garlic salt here. And some black pepper. And one of my favorite secret ingredients is ground sage. A little bit of sage, we're good to go. Transfer it into this bowl. And repeat. A little bit of more black pepper. And a little bit more curry, and this is ready to get sauteed in the pan. So now we've coated the top chuck steak and the lamb loins very well. And then I'm going to get ready to cut up my ingredients, the peppers, and then we'll get this ready to braise in the pan. All right, so we have our rice on the stove now. I put a little bit of thyme in the pot. I like to add oregano leaves and a little bit of salt to my jasmine rice. And we are also heating up our pan, getting it ready for our steak tonight. So I'm going to finish cutting up my peppers, and then I'll get started. This smells so good. It's the aroma of the sage, the curry, the salt, the thyme, the peppers, the onions, everything merged into one delicious meal ahead. Alright, so the pan should be warmed up enough, and let's start to add the meat. Okay. Brown these very well. And I'll add the peppers and onions to the pan once the meat has been browned. That way it will be marinated very well. Look at that. So you can see me cut up some more of these peppers. So we'll add this to the pan after. Hear that sizzle?
Smells delicious.
It does. see the rice came up to a boil. Because what I like to do is to brown my meat first, braise it on both sides, and then I'll add in the ingredients and then let that cook down together. Now I'm getting ready to cut up our onions, and then this should be about ready to flip. We should be getting that sear, that brown on the meat. Got to be careful with these cuisine knives. I make sure I'm very gentle with it. Flip this over. Start our process. Let's see what it looks like. Turn this over. Because we have two different meats in here, you have the top chuck steak and the lamb loin. The lamb loin is going to need more of a water base to be able to soak, become tender. And so that's when you're going to add a little bit of water to the pan in order to make sure that lamb comes out very, very soft. I like the way that looks, the colors, very artsy.
Beautiful.
Okay, so I've added to the pan a little bit of water so that the lamb loins can soak that water in and become soft, as well as carrots, some more thyme, and some yuca. So this is going to cook down for several minutes, and then we'll come back and show you the final meal. And look, the rice is done. Jasmine rice with thyme. So we are almost done. This meat has been cooking for a little while now. We've braised the meat, turned it a few times, and I also added some yams. But my goodness, this looks absolutely delicious. But what do we always say when we're cooking in the kitchen? It is in the final taste test. How does it taste? It looks good to me. I love the peppers. We have carrots. We have yam. We have fresh thyme. If you could smell the aroma, top loin and beef chuck steak. And this is the plate. This is the final work. We have one lamb loin, one of the top chuck steaks, and then I added the yams with the carrots. This is getting ready to go down, so we're setting up the plates for the family. Mwah. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with us in the comment section below your favorite recipe. It's the raw vegan debates for me. Let's just start there. Beautiful people, so today is Tuesday, January the 23rd, and I'm going to get my first workout in for the day. I'm starting on my favorite piece of equipment, which is the row machine. So today we're going to get in 10 reps of 10. It's the raw vegan debates for me. Let's just start there. So welcome back to the channel. I'm Jacqueline Onassis. I am a little bit over a week into my raw vegan journey, having an amazing time. Definitely appreciative of all the comments in terms of the journey itself. So I've been getting a few comments that speak a little bit about diet, nutrition. Is the raw vegan journey something that is sustainable? Is it something that I should continue on? So for me, the journey in itself is nothing to do with other creators, nothing to do with trying to follow a certain lifestyle per se. So it is an individual journey, and I am blessed and fortunate to, within my community, have a primary care doctor. So I am someone that sees my doctor on a regular basis. I also have friends within the nutrition community, so I know registered dietitians as well as nurses. So everyone's journey path is going to be different. What may not work for you may work for me, or vice versa. So currently where I am sitting at, I completed a 7-8 day fast where I just consumed water, bone broth, and coconut water. And then after that time, when I compared the scale to where I am today, I'm sitting at around 142 pounds. I am 5'9", and I'm well within the normal BMI range for my height and weight. I am someone that does not enter into anything lightly. So before I happen in on any journey, I am someone that is a researcher. So I have to know the ins and outs, the statistics, the negative statistics, the positive statistics, and how that would weigh into my lifestyle, right? So starting in on the raw vegan journey, I realized that there would be challenges along the way. Now, the first is raw vegan does not give you all the nutrients that you would normally get, for example, with eating a meat diet, right? So I knew in doing my research that I would have to add in supplements in order to help me on the journey. And so the number one supplement that I added into my diet is going to be B12. So B12 is something that you cannot naturally get from a raw vegan diet. So I have the B complex, the B12, and I supplement with that every day while I am eating my raw vegan meals. Another supplement that I implemented within the journey is going to be iron. Iron is something that is needed within our diet. Sometimes I will take either the normal serving size, so that's about 3 tablespoons, or I might supplement with 1 or 2 tablespoons, just depending on how my body feels. But this has B1, B2, and also iron, which helps with making sure that I am getting what I need in order to thrive, to sustain. So next we have zinc. So zinc I will take every other day. Something that you've seen on my channel a lot is going to be sea moss. Sea moss is amazing as a supplement for your system, right? So sea moss is a detox, it cleanses you, it boosts immunity, it's great for your skin and hair, it's great for thyroid support. This also has bladderwrack as well. And so this has zinc, vitamin D, C, organic burdock. And so I am ensuring on my journey within this raw vegan diet that it is something that works for me. This morning I am starting off with my fruit as per usual, and I have 2 oranges, blueberries, and strawberries. And I'm also going to enjoy one of my favorite staple breakfast items, which is going to be teff grain porridge. So if you've not heard about this super grain from Ethiopia, I am going to tell you this is going to be a grain that can actually save your life. The nutritional benefits within this porridge is absolutely amazing. How I make my teff grain is I will pour 1/4 cup of teff grain, and then I will add in 1.5 cup of water, and then 1.5 cup of almond milk or oat milk. And then I put that in the pot, and then I cook it for about 45 minutes until it's tender, until the water has absorbed into the teff grain. And then I top it with my favorite fruit. So that will be blueberries, strawberries. Sometimes I will add in mango, and then drizzle in a little bit of almond butter or coconut manna. And that is something that sustains you throughout the morning. Happy Saturday, beautiful people. It is March the 2nd. Y'all, I tried to get out of bed today. And every time I tried to get out of bed, it kept calling my name. So here I am, trying to figure out life. It's the coma inducer. So I went to Marshall's and I picked up the coma inducer blanket, and it is so soft. And then the pillows, and then the mattress. But I must get up at some point. sharing my playlist with you. So when we're in the gym, we have to stay motivated. Beautiful people, happy Sunday. Today is February the 4th. It is around 8 o'clock in the morning, and I am getting ready for my first workout. Yesterday was a pretty chill day. I'm going to insert a clip here of my gym activity for Saturday. So I had a really great time with my workout partner, and we were able to do Zumba and yoga yesterday. So it was a pretty fun session. We had a little dance party in the class. And today I am also going to be participating in Zumba class today and doing a pretty light workout, my normal routine, the exercise bike, the row machine, the Stairmaster, and the treadmill. So come with me, let's get it. So I am getting ready to break my fast today. I threw together some randoms for this vegan journey. So in here I have potato, black eyed peas, lima beans, okra, back to the channel. I'm Jacqueline Onassis. If you're new here, subscribe. It's free. Become a part of the family. I would love to have you. So today, beautiful people, it is January 2nd, 2 days into the new year, second day in the gym, and second day actually of participating in a Zumba session. Yesterday, I was the only participant in the class, so that was interesting. And then today there were more participants, and it was definitely more fun. You could feel your heart racing, you know, and the exercise was definitely a good time. So I was able to do a review on my Instagram. If you have not done so already, be sure that you are following me on all my platforms. So Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for more content. So I went to the Kempton Hotel yesterday and I filmed one of my first episodes of the Royal Dynasty podcast for the year. So in that episode, I was speaking in reference to a recent interaction that I had that sparked me actually talking about that topic. So in the episode, I'm talking about protecting your peace, the importance of doing so, and a recent incident that had me kind of like, you know, outside of my comfort zone, but definitely check that out too when you get an opportunity. So had a great session in the gym today after Zumba, did a little bit of elliptical and a little bit of the leg press in order to get my glutes and everything going for the new year. So I am breaking my fast with one of my favorite Chick-fil-A salads, and this is the kale salad. It is absolutely delicious, and I am ready to get ready for my new podcast episode today. So my sister sent me an article today that was from the Shade Room, and it's actually showing in that article from the Shade Room a pastor in Atlanta, Georgia, and during the service they had a walk it out moment. So I wanted to kind of like dive into that on my upcoming episode today too. And so if you're interested, definitely go over, give me your feedback on what you thought about the service as well too, because I'm definitely going to share, you know, some insights in what I thought when I saw the article and read the article. And so pretty basic day. In the year of 2024, what I am finding is that consistency is going to be the key, the important factor that pushes the year along. So, you know, a lot of times you see individuals making New Year's resolutions or goals and not actually being able to commit to it wholeheartedly because it was something that their heart was not really in, right? And so for me on this fitness journey, I want to ensure that I'm consistent and I'm not just going one day or for the cameras or for social media or anything. I want to make sure that I am making that lifestyle change for myself. So I received a package yesterday from iHerb, and it is this L-glutamine. So this is now the second day that I am taking L-glutamine. And one thing that I read in doing some research about this, it's supposed to cure, for example, leaky gut, right? But you want to ensure that whenever you're taking a supplement, that you are consulting with your primary care provider, right? So don't start something because you see that it's a trending fad, but make sure that, you know, you get the okay from your doctor because obviously they know your personal history, right? But not only is it a cure or helping with leaky gut, but this is something that also helps with weight management and for those individuals that are looking to lose weight. So it's said to help also with belly fat. So it has many benefits for L-glutamine. So I want to see over the course of this week just how it affects me and if it's something that I'm going to continue to use in my daily nutritional regimen, right? So also today I need to take a look at the Queen Penelope Rose vegan hair and skincare line, working more on social media to advertise and get the brand out, and then also trying the products online. So far so good. I am so excited about this new year. Share with me in the comment section below if you have started on your vision board, what your resolutions are, just some of the things that you are incorporating in your 2024, right? And how your 2024 is going. So far, it is absolutely beautiful. We've gotten off to a beautiful start, and I cannot wait to share with you different travel plans as those unfold. So last year I had the opportunity to travel to a few places, and this year my travel itinerary is going to be absolutely creative. It's going to be different, and I want you to join me of myself that I possibly can be. So in the upcoming video, what I am going to share with you also is my hair care journey. So I cut my hair at the beginning of December, I shaved it completely, and then I've started to utilize the Queen Penelope Rose vegan hair and skincare products, right? And so I am going to take you with me right now. It's not too much going on with the hair, right? But I've been using my little spongy to get the coils in. And then I also put a color in, and so you can see a little bit of that. I'm like a little redhead. So as you can see, the coils are mostly on the side, and at the top we don't have any real coils going on, but we're starting the journey. The biggest step is the first step. That's the most important part of the journey, right? Not being afraid to risk it all, to start, to make improvements, to do what it takes in order to be the best you that you possibly can. So if you've made it this far in the video, please make sure you're subscribed to this channel, comment down below, and thank you for watching.